I ain't even gonna cap. I want the world to know this Trey Songz is a period.
Yo, face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, you know something ain't right in this world when you now got R&B singers fighting amongst each other and telling each other where they can or cannot go. Like in the past, we've always had R&B singers throwing a little slick shade towards each other, or may even sneak a subliminal or two during interviews or music, songs, or whatever. But when you actually got R&B singers out here fighting now, this world is definitely just on a whole nother level. Now don't get it mistaken, oftentimes a lot of these R&B singers get tried because dudes feel that just because they're singers, they're not really about that life. However, we've heard over the years about some singers who, despite the melodies and weird hair or funny dress in the industry stuff, when it comes down to it, they actually are really like that in real life. I've even heard that despite the reputation that Chris Brown has within the media and the dancing and singing and carrying on, he actually is one of them ones that'll take it there with you. And I don't know how true it is, but you know how the industry speculation can be. However, today we have Jacquees and Trey Songz. Now before I get into it, I don't know what got into Trey Songz, but it seemed like ever since those R allegations, and by R you know exactly what I mean, but I can't say it due to YouTube guidelines. But the man ain't been the same since. It's like he's been on a downhill spiral, but there was a point in time where it seemed like Trey Songz could do no wrong because he had every girl out here going crazy, in which he labeled himself Mr. Panty Dropper himself. But once those allegations came out about him being a little too forceful when it comes to women and being a total different person behind the scenes, I personally think he haven't been able to properly recoup himself after the scandals. Nonetheless, I always think Trey made good music and got some of my go-to songs when it comes to spending time with your significant other. Now, this time it isn't all melodies and women, because Jacquees is claiming that him and Trey Songz fought in Dubai, which just seems like it was actually over a girl. Now apparently, according to a post Jacquees made on Instagram, Trey Songz made a quote about his outfit, which was kind of funny by the way. Jacquees felt he was hating and everything went left since. In another post, Jacquees posted his dreads and alleged that Trey Songz pulled his dreads out. Now honestly, if I had to guess, I would say that either drugs or liquor was definitely involved here, judging how Jacquees was acting himself in the video and how he said everything went down. And these guys got to be careful because, as y'all know, Dubai is very, very strict with their laws, as we've seen a couple Americans go out there and get into legal trouble, and they've received harsher punishments than they would if they were in the States. I personally believe Dubai purposely do that to make an example out of people that come out there and think they could just do whatever they want like they do back in their country. So going to Dubai and fighting in public, I don't know. It's not in your best interest, and I'm sure that can land you into big trouble if you aren't careful. Now, not to mention, both of these guys are established musicians. Why are you going to these other countries and fighting in public? Not only that, but you can make the culture look bad, knowing how they already believe we are hostile, aggressive, loud, and etc. So you're just playing right into their hand. But anyway, I'm gonna play the video for y'all that got Jacquees put out, where it seemed like he was outside of whatever venue that they were all at, and then I want to hear what you guys got to say about this in the comments. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the platform so you can stay in tune with the latest entertainment news. Now let's get it.
I ain't even gonna cap. I want the world to know this Trey Songz, period, bro. This came in the club talking about you talking about. Then you come outside the club and swing on your little brother. You's a Chris Brown the GOAT. You's a brother about a that ain't even my. You talking about bitches that's with these, the workers? You talking about people that came with these? Hey man, you a and I don't give a if you tell anybody anything about what we text you, put the message on there, bro. You can never come around me.
Now the part where he says that Trey Songz said he had on a K fit, which is like, yeah, that had me in tears. Because if y'all know anything about Jacquees, he do be wearing some very, very questionable clothes and outlandish attire. So if they said he had on a K fit, y'all know K in Spanish means like, huh? Like, you know, it's questionable. Like, what do you got on right now? Now, I never heard of a K fit. That's why it was probably actually funny to me. So I guess Jacquees took offense because I'm sure it was a lot of people around that heard it and probably was laughing at Jacquees, and he took offense, and it was just up from there. Now, Jacquees would take to another post on Instagram and show 3 of his dreads that he alleged Trey Songz pulled out during their little scuffle. He would caption the image saying, quote, F Trey Songz, laughing emojis. Can't come back to Atlanta, laughing emojis. This N-word came in the club and said I got on a K-fit. LOL. Whole time N-word hating, this man dancing, introducing himself to N-words, all type of ish, B-add N-word, and I gave that B-add N-word a compliment. Man, F you, P, you a H-boy, that love be fake, and this N-word pulled out my dreads. You better be glad them boys wasn't with me, boy. You over with, and the A, every show we there from the A to NC to Florida, all that ish. Now, first and foremost, I don't know why these guys think after every physical altercation you have, you must run to the internet. But I guess that's a new world we live in these days. If you gangsta as you say or tough, then anything that happens in the street should stay in the street, not the internet. All you're doing is alerting the law enforcement and putting people in your business. As I went to Trey Songz' page, he didn't post anything about it, so I guess he's unbothered. But on the other hand, Jacquees done banned Trey Songz from like 3 different cities. You know, imagine getting banned by Jacquees. That's crazy. But it looked like Jacquees was actually mad, and if I had to judge from anything and basing on his video, he seemed like he's the one that lost. You know, all around the board, it seemed like he was kicked out the venue. You see his dreads missing. I don't know if that means Trey Songz pulled him out, which means that it wasn't too much punching going on. Plus, Jacquees' face don't look like it was all too messed up. I don't know. But he did keep going with the R word when he was referring to Trey Songz. That means he was mad, right? Getting online, calling this man an arpist, which pretty much means that they're not getting back cool ever again, because once you take it there, man, it's just certain places you don't go, certain lines you don't cross. And I guess he crossed it, but once again, I feel like he was probably intoxicated. Whether it was drugs or liquor or whatever involved, he seemed like when he made that video, he was intoxicated. And maybe these guys are makeup, who knows? Alright, but y'all let me know what y'all think about this R&B or R&B beef, whatever. It's actually funny to see Jacquees really sitting there telling Trey Songz he can't come back to Atlanta or NC or Florida. Like, who? I don't know. Imagine that though, getting banned by Jacquees out of all people. But y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. And I'm out.